Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Paranormasight. I'm here with Vacuum Sealed Vicky.
That's my new name.
That's right.
I like to change my name every few months, and as Gareth is about 7 months ahead, it really fucks with him. Oh, I'm not allowed to swear, am I?
No.
I did it.
Yep. Last time we had this threatening phone call. Let's be upfront. It's been 7 months since we last played this game. So
is it only 7? I thought it was more
only 7.
I thought it was more like a year.
Only 7 months. And would you believe that we don't remember everything that happened in all this portion of the game? But
It's 8 months.
we're going to do our best. Beth, aren't we?
We'll do our best.
You are Beth now.
Who's Beth?
You?
I don't want to do Beth.
Okay, well that's fine. We've had the threatening phone call from what we assume is our serial killer from 20 years ago.
I don't remember at all, so cool.
Let's go here and see what's happening when we're sorting things out.
Who did I play?
Oh, this is handy. You're here, the partner in crime who sounds a bit like the Christmas poo, you know?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hajime Yoshimi's death. Nejima's threat of mass murder. That's the serial killer. The problems just pile up, putting the detective's goal of collecting all the curse stones in jeopardy. Susumi leaves Eryo to handle the investigation while he catches a quick break.
Which one's Susumi and which one's Eryo?
Old guy.
It's Susumi.
Young guy.
Okay.
Tetsuo Susumi. In Kinshibori Park. Alright. That's you?
Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. I don't remember the voice.
Pretty good. Took you long enough. Alright. Should we have a little think? Remember when we used to say that?
Yeah.
Should we have a little think? Let's have a little think. Well, we've got ourselves quite the mess. Strange deaths popping up all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking into Yoshimi and Nejime.
Oh, also, who are they?
Oh, persons of interest.
Sorry, everyone. Yoshimi.
This person, I think he was killed, right?
A police officer.
Yeah, he was found
right,
dead
yeah.
under mysterious
And
circumstances.
he used to be a gang member and he loved kids. Okay, and
That's
who's
right.
the other one?
Nejime,
Oh, you went past there. Down.
oh, I was looking at the first names. Yeah, this is the one that was the perpetrator who was
but we
known
don't
for
think
killings.
it was him.
Well, if you remember, we thought that there was a janitor. There was a janitor at the school who we suspected was the actual killer.
Right. This guy's eyes are frightening. Does he have Graves' disease?
You know, it's not talked about if he does.
Let's assume he does.
Okay.
It's horrible that he's got a chronic illness like that and he was framed for murder.
Yeah, it's terrible.
God.
For now, we better start following up on the few leads we've got. Guess I better see what Eryo's found out. Hello, Eryo. He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy, but I'm glad to have him on my side. It gave me a chance to rest up.
Let's talk to him.
You didn't look around. Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in.
Thanks. The floor's yours.
What a weird way to say when it's a conversation between the two of you.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine if in a conversation with you, it's like, the floor's yours, Gareth. And you're like,
Yeah, it's something that you would normally say
Would
if
you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah. It's something you'd normally say if someone was, like, presenting something to
Yeah.
a team. Let's talk about the serial killings.
A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here. Do they know he's the guy that they saw later on? He's been identified as Shogo Oki, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned. Now I feel like the woman from Poltergeist.
That's fine.
He drowned in the middle of the park. That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here.
Who's the woman from the Poltergeist?
The small lady that says,
Oh,
"Come to the light,
yes.
Carolyn."
Yeah, that's right. Did I read that?
About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries, too?
Oh, fuck.
Press Y.
I think it's the
Go to...
canal.
I mean, it might be. Go to...
Right.
There we go. Go down. Click on it.
Yeah, Kinshibori Park is where we are.
Okay.
I think it's this one.
Are we in Kinshibori?
Yeah, it said Kinshibori Park at the start. So there was this one,
okay.
wasn't it? Whispering Canal?
Yeah.
Did you pay attention to what it was called? Because I sure didn't.
I was just stepping
Whispering
back
Canal.
and expecting you to take
Kinshibori.
control.
Yeah.
Can we just check? Because I think that might be a red herring.
Oh.
And then what's the next one?
Okay, we should all check to see if they say Kinshibori.
Next. You've missed the beckoning light.
No, I clicked on that one.
Oh, you missed one of them.
Okay, I went in the wrong order.
Oh. Next. Next.
Well done on muting your phone, by the way.
Did my phone go off, did it?
Yeah, it did, yeah. But it's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Okay. Just feels a bit too...
Look at this, 21. It's a mystery.
Dun,
What?
dun, dun,
What other
dun,
mysteries
dun,
are there?
dun, dun. Let's go off
The Whispering
this.
Canal.
We spend too long reading this shite.
That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think?
Sharp thinking, Ario. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next?
So whoever killed him killed his friend, you think?
Whatever the girl was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamizawa.
I don't know whether I've said that right.
Yeah.
Do they know yet that the guy who died was the guy that they saw hiding behind a tree?
The victim has been
They-
identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area.
I don't know. Because they've definitely referred to him as, oh, there was that boy that we spoke to. I'm sure I heard that before, but I don't know.
Do you mean 8 months ago?
No, when I was re-listening to the videos.
You re-listened?
Mm-hmm.
Did I
tried to.
sound
Mental,
sexy?
yeah. Completely deranged for most
Sexy.
of these voices. In a sexy way.
sexy?
As for the cause of death, well,
Yes.
the entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force.
Who are we talking about now? Do you
Who
know?
are we talking about?
Is there not a log?
Scroll up. Scroll up on this. This is the log. Up.
Oh, it is this. It is.
Oh,
the log.
hang on. The body of a woman. Tawako Hayashi. Go
That's
to
right.
that.
Tawako.
Look for Tawako.
No, Takumi.
Tawako. Oh,
Ah,
is she
okay.
not here?
It's not someone that we know.
Oh.
So this must be. let's assume before that the body of a woman was found behind a residential area complex in Kawazawa. 29 years old, she was an office worker who lived on her own in the area.
And it's not his pal.
Well, that's her, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Unless she had a fake name
Maybe.
and job. I've read that.
No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Your mama's ass.
Hang on. Are you saying my mother's ass?
I did click it.
She was stepped on. Meaning...
Oh, okay. So, let's have a look.
One of them is
Foot
giant.
washing? Let's have a look.
Is it the
There's
foot
one that like
washing?
just crushes somebody, isn't there? Right.
It would have
Oops.
been better if we'd have not had such a huge...
Oh, I
Yeah.
agree. It's not that.
So,
Kills by fatal one who hears
By-
its music.
music. Okay, next. Next.
But I wanted to know if it...
Killed by...
Okay. I didn't know how they
Hang on,
died.
go up. Scroll down. It says the power. Kills by fatal fall.
One who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing
Well,
the
would a
cursor.
fall be the same? Anyway, next.
Let's move on. Oh, hang on. That's the one I'm on. This one?
Down.
That's as far as it goes
Oh,
down.
we don't know the power. Next.
Kills by burning.
Fire.
No.
Fire!
Kills by hanging one who tries to mislead.
Next.
No. Foot washing? Kills by
Yeah.
crushing one who hears the command wash. Wow. Oops. What was that
Foot
one?
washing.
Exactly. Crushing is a foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the Seven Mysteries.
Then, is this Namagaki's doing? Shit, I knew he'd used it.
Did we use it?
Namagaki.
Sorry, everyone.
This is
annoying.
Namagaki.
Oh, you've gone past Namagaki? There he is.
Why
Click on
can't I
it.
see it?
Click.
This is Namagaki. Sorry. Yeah, Namagaki is the. We know who that is.
Oh, he was the one that was weird that we were talking to.
And we muted our voice so
Yeah.
that we could hear him. So that his power doesn't work.
Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs.
Oh yeah, and if you kill someone, you get soul dregs.
Yeah, I remember that. So did he have the curse stone, that guy's curse stone? Did the detectives kill that guy?
So the detectives, I think, got 3 curse stones. They've got the one that that if you lie to him, he gets yours. And then, does that make sense? There's one where
Yeah.
if you lie to him, he can kill you. And then there's another one that I guess it must have been his because
But how did he get it?
I think he bumped into him, and we've like through his plot line, we managed to get with whoever he bumped into, he collected them. And I don't know how actually.
People watching, please write in the comments a very small summary because I don't remember anything, and I will read your comment.
We promise to read your comments.
And then that way I can know. Otherwise,
That's the
there'll be
Borderline
lots of
Games
this
promise.
nonsense.
Got it. And as for the third victim, he was identified as Kohi Jonucci.
This guy.
Oh,
High school
the
teacher, yeah. And
English-
he was a creep, do you remember?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so he's dead.
32, a teacher at Kamagata High. He was found in the Scarl's courtyard.
I started to say a different word, I think.
Yeah.
Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall
Okay, we got
or
it.
a heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building.
I'm slightly southern as well.
Yeah.
A teacher dying at school. And not just any school. Kamagata House is one of the 7 mysteries.
I thought maybe...
Was it the
I
clap?
felt like it was the clappers. Let's find out.
You've got the clap.
Thanks, man.
There's... Bum, bum, bum.
It was this one, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fool's
it's a
procession.
Fool's procession.
This one.
Right. It's where the fool's procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse.
I see. What do you mean I see? Nobody said anything?
I think this is supposed to be me talking.
No, Ario is...
No, I know, but I know.
I know.
I think it's just a mistake.
Okay.
I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all, pulling the strings. We've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction.
That's right. And Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also...
Oh.
He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated.
He was really thinking about that.
He was, wasn't he?
Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries. One that could be a question mark inside of our book.
Yes.
That's a thought, but... if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner. One who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone.
Your mama's a curse stone.
There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that.
Oh, really? I see. I don't know too much about that stuff.
I'd be more surprised if you did.
It's a bit rude.
Surroundings?
Forensics had finished their investigation and the body's been carried away.
I think you're getting carried away.
We're still closing the park to the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out.
Okay,
I think
thanks.
that was
Thanks,
your
Ario.
voice.
I can't spin round like I want to.
It says move. But have a little think again. Have a think about everything we've just talked about.
Guess I better see what Ariel's found out.
Okay. Well, we already did that.
Again with this.
No.
Yeah, because if you remember
Did we
last
do
time,
all of that?
I think we have to repeatedly do it until it's finished.
I thought we'd only done one section. I thought we'd only done the killings so far.
We have.
So the other ones we can still do.
We can still do the other ones. We'll do that next.
Well,
if it
looking
doesn't
at
complete.
these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night.
But we can't rule out that there are more killings from which the bodies haven't been found.
Yikes! I hadn't thought of that.
But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out.
Sun's out, curse stone's in.
Sun's out, buns out.
Oh, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the daylight time.
Exactly. It's also likely why Najimi gave us till dusk.
Who's Najimi and what did he give
He
him
was
until
the
dusk?
phone call.
Ah, he must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day.
Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers.
Aye, aye, boss. Let's do this.
You want to do? Oh, we've done that. This one.
Yeah.
Who have we got?
At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Namagaki had the foot-washing mansion. Hideki Arashi had the ever-burning lantern.
we
We've
go.
got both of their curse stones. And then there's Najima, who claims he has the one-sided reed.
Who's that
That's
person?
the serial killer.
Oh. What's the one-sided reed's power?
We don't know, I guess.
Oh, it sounds horrible. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Okay, notes on the curse bearers. So we know the Fool's Possession, Yako Sakazaki. Haunting Clappers is Harue Shigima.
Who was Tetsu?
That's me.
Whoa. Oh, right. Okay.
And then Foot Washing, I have that one now. One-Sided Reed is Najima. The Ever-Burning Lantern is Tetsuya Susumi, which is me again. Okay, cool.
And the haunting clappers and the Fool's the ones that aren't us.
Yeah.
Why aren't we going over and being like, hello, can I have that now, please? I'm a policeman.
Probably because we don't know where they are.
Okay. I wish I could remember.
Oh, you will, don't worry.
We'd better figure out who the remaining 5 are, quick. How should we go about looking for them?
There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now.
Wouldn't everyone just be having a sleep now?
Tracking down Najima may lead us to the other curse bearers too.
Hang on, we've got until dusk.
Yeah.
Isn't that when the
Yeah.
sun goes down?
Yeah.
So why would they be asleep in the day?
Because they were doing all the cursings all night.
No, I suppose.
I was up all night doing curses, and now I sleep during the day.
Yeah, I forgot that
And
you were
then
a
I
rapper.
get up at nighttime again, and I curse you, don't you say?
Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him.
Sorry for doing the rap, I know it makes you jealous.
It does make me jealous.
I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there.
Is Yoshimi a Mario character?
No, but it sounds like Yoshi.
Or is that what the...
Aye, aye, boss. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us.
Alright. Okay. Hajime Yoshimi.
I asked around Samida's Community Safety Bureau where Yoshimi was stationed.
Forgot which one Yoshimi is again.
Yeah, Yoshimi.
Yoshimi.
This one?
Oh, yeah, the policeman that was his friend.
Yeah.
It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Sarashi.
Hang on. We're not allowed to use that, are
I've
we?
given up on that now. It's fine.
Of Michio Shiriashi.
Ah, yeah, I heard about that.
He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide, looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds and all that.
It wasn't a suicide, was it? I remember there was a lighter on the floor
Yeah.
and the girl was a bully, and I vaguely remember things. It was all sad times.
He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up.
Huh. What was the evidence?
Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide. But
he thought there was more to it.
yes, a truck or other flat-based vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words,
What was that sound?
Don't know.
sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall.
So
Why
there's
was
a-
it highlighted weird?
I don't know. What was it that was highlighted weird then? Traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall.
Is it so that we
Is it
connect
talking
to
about
the curse?
falling curse, maybe?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
So there's a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go.
There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run.
That doesn't necessarily mean that, because let's imagine you're driving down the road. You're drunk out of your mind and you've taken drugs. You also had an argument with your brother and your mother earlier on at a family barbecue.
Yeah.
So you're a bit upset. Your eyes are bleary. You're, like I said, completely wasted, weaving all over the road. And suddenly you see a child. You start to brake, but it's too late.
You change your mind.
No, you don't change your mind. You start to brake, but it's too late. You plow through the... What was it we were killing? A child.
Yeah.
You plow through the child, and then you're like, shit,
Shouldn't be doing that.
I'm gonna get shouted at.
Yeah.
And so you keep driving. But you did initially start to brake until you realised it was futile. So, no... I think there would be a little breakage, as you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna hit something. Oh, no, I hit it.
So does a hit and run imply intent?
No, it just means
It just
that...
means that you hit someone and then carried on going,
Yeah.
right? So
So I don't
yeah,
know why
you
he
could have-
says
you
there
could
was
have
no brakes. Yeah,
but does
absolute.
it? But does it
I
mean?
am the worst detective. Ario is shite.
But if there's no brakes, does it not guarantee it's a hit and run? And because you
yeah,
didn't
but
try to stop.
What if you didn't see? What if she was lying on the floor after falling off the roof and then stood up, and you were driving along the road? You didn't see her on the floor, but you saw her just as she stood up, and it was too late. You hit her. That
Yeah,
doesn't
I mean-
mean it was intentional.
I mean, the fact that
Look,
they
Gareth,
didn't
let it go.
but the fact that they didn't stay there until someone discovered the body means it's a hit and run, doesn't it?
Well, no, it's a hit and run because they left, yeah. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean it was intentional, and the lack of brakes doesn't mean it was a hit and run.
But isn't he saying that it means it's a hit and run?
Yeah, and it doesn't. The lack of brakes would mean it's intentional, possibly.
Well, it's
But it
the lack
doesn't-
of any reporting of it means it's a hit and run
yes,
anyway.
not the lack of brakes.
Yeah, I agree.
The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all.
This has turned into quite the grisly case. With
Was
the
she
vehicle-
Johnny Vegas, the one who died?
Was she Johnny Vegas? No.
Oh, okay.
No, that it was a friend of theirs, I think.
But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed.
Exactly. So I asked the Traffic Bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage.
Could have reversed into it.
But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard.
So we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth.
That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in?
What a weird way to phrase it. That's his mate as well.
It's also very weird in that voice.
Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up.
You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else, too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shirayashi's address.
Good job.
Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by, too. Ooh.
Good thinking. Hopefully that will give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic.
Oops.
I'm also going to do that when we speak from now on.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
But this is the same topic?
No. Go to fuck mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Remember the girl Yoshimi met the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda? Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand.
Not even an address.
Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues, from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there.
I'm not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety track her down for us?
We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today.
I mean, they could split up.
They
For
could do.
starters, Komagata High School is closed today.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
Ah, because of the teacher that died.
That's right.
Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then.
Oh, God.
You just do.
I got some information about Yoshimi's fiance from community safety. Her name is Mayo Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area.
It's highlighted again.
Yeah.
Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. Ha, ha.
Calm down, there we go.
But
Go take a cold shower. Oh boy, here it comes. But what?
she wouldn't give me her phone number. Community safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. I sure hope she's still alive, because I'd like to have sex with her. In
Alright,
other words,
alright.
no response. Dead. Silence.
There it is. Can't things just be easy for once?
That's what everyone says about your mom.
It is, yeah. Can't she be easy for once? There she is, beautician. There's a picture of her. Doesn't she look nice? Okay, cool.
I'd hit that.
Me too, babe.
We're out of them all. Which one?
Oh, okay, for doing this. I mean, we haven't got long left. I suppose we should do this.
Who's your favourite? You've got to marry, shag, marry, kill. So,
I think I like the housewife, Haruwe Shigima.
yeah, she's a bit weird though. So,
She
which
is
would
weird.
you shag her? Would you or marry her?
Okay, so... Well, she's a schoolgirl, so probably should not talk about that. She's younger, so
She is Johnny Vegas. So,
she is Johnny Vegas. Okay, these are just all school... Okay, this is the teacher. University student. There's not many options.
There's like 4 women. Shag, marry, kill.
Hang on. So this one. I don't know how old this one is.
They're all adults unless they say they're children, okay?
I suppose.
That's 2.
So shag, marry, kill. Shag. I suspect her. I think she's bad. Where is it? Marry.
You marry the woman you know nothing about.
Kill.
Gosh.
So you pick.
I'd shag the woman that you'd marry.
Okay.
I would marry him.
Richter.
Yeah. And I'd kill the guy with Graves' disease.
Serial killer. I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright. Carry on.
It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps.
No!
It is fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked and they'd been together for over 10 years. I still think I have a chance, though.
You never
All
know.
I've got to do is persist.
Things could be different behind closed doors.
I guess so.
We'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger.
I'll rescue her. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found.
Alright.
Keep talking. Finally, now we can talk about
Najima.
Oh.
What?
HQ is mobilized to search for Najima.
I thought the person's name was Fakima or something.
But so far, we haven't received any word
Guessing he wasn't at home or at work.
about that. Apparently, he vacated his last known address a whole week ago.
You serious? We have no idea where he lives.
It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit.
Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that?
Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he'd lost track of Najima when he moved to a new place.
Worst probation officer ever.
Jeez, that's just sloppy.
I've heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days, 'cause they're running out of room in prison. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked, underpaid, and very sad.
So Najima got to fuck about unsupervised. God damn it! That asshole is annoyingly good at faking remorse, or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth.
Is he the one I killed in Shag, Marry, Kill?
Yes.
He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down.
But if we go to the hospitals, he'll have to be getting treatment for his Graves' disease.
Yes, he will. That's right.
Cured it. No. Solved it.
Cured his Graves' disease.
That'd explain why he so brazenly made contact.
That asshole. He's mocking us.
Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed.
So hang on, is he the guy that said he killed the girl? And then now we're saying we thought it was the janitor.
Yeah.
But we think it is also him.
We don't know who it is. That was kind of us ruminating.
I do like to ruminate.
You do, don't you?
That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk.
Okay.
Tommy Chica.
Speaking of Najima,
Yeah?
did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah. We had a
He
theory that...
threatened the daughter.
Yes, that's right. But we had a theory that his daughter is someone we already know. It's not been revealed to us who the daughter is.
Not yet. I can't reach her.
Oh, is she the beautician? Oh no, he showed her a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my daughter.
Yeah, I want to fuck her.
They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either.
What was that voice? That wasn't Erio's voice. Erio's got much more depth than that.
Well, you're Aereo?
No, but you did an impression of him that doesn't sound anything like that.
I see.
That's not good. Does that mean she never came home?
Erio's got the voice of an angel.
I guess that was just someone that was kind of walking past.
Yeah.
And why weren't you the one trying to reach her?
Shut up.
Mm.
Don't pout at me like that. You know I can't take it. I don't have her contact info, alright?
Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh?
Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and that we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree.
Right. If my ex was a policeman and he phoned me up and he was like, you and our daughter need to get to safety.
You'd
I
just be
wouldn't
like, immediately.
No, I don't know about that. Look, we
Yeah.
broke up. Leave me alone.
Yeah, stop bothering me.
There's a serial killer!
I guess that explains why you got divorced. She's an idiot. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Najima do it?
Former, eh? That cuts deep.
Yikes. Sorry, it just kind of slipped out.
Did he just call him a former father?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a bit harsh.
Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo.
Back on topic already, huh?
He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance.
I see.
The one-sided read. What was that story about again?
Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up.
Ah, right. One of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries.
Okay.
As for Najima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it.
And what do you think of that?
Yeah. Shall we continue our investigation?
Yeah, boy!
We could go to Kamagata High School, please, to look into Hitomi Akuda or to Michio Sharashi's house to find out more about her.
Alright, and we'll do that next time on Borderline Games.
Oh, it's over?
It's a full episode. Thanks for watching this episode of Paranormasight, and we will see you next time. Have a great evening. Take care of yourself.
And I hope you all have a nice time. When will they be watching it?
They'll be watching it on, like, early April.
Okay. Well, it's not April here, so I hope it's nice in the future.
Yeah.
I hope you're all having a lovely time. I'm going to have a jacket potato for dinner now.
Yes, with what?
Cheese and beans.
Lovely.
Okay, well, thank you very much, everyone. Lovely to see you again. Miss you, love you. Bye.
Miss you, love you, bye-bye.